You know, I'm a party promoter. I do showcases. I do cabarets. Anything to venture our culture. You know what I'm saying? Like I got the Night of the Hitmakers coming up December 21st at the Legacy Hall.
The Night of the Hitmakers. What's that?
It's a showcase basically for like all artists that's from Pontiac, anywhere.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna start the Night of the Hitmakers experience this time. I'm adding 3 artists on. I got Asha Khan coming on. I'm looking for 2 more artists to come on too.
Okay. Tap in, y'all. For those who are live, y'all, get in where you fit in. Kadari on my IG, y'all can find them.
That's what's up. King Records, man. I got a lot of stuff going on, man. I'm a singer, performer, entertainer. I got the Bunsen Raps coming up. You know, Big Jungle headlining that. I'll be one of the headliners also. Got the Winter Wonderland Fest coming up. Just been doing this for a long time. Also do live band entertainment. I also promote, you know. I be promoting myself a lot. I did a lot of my own promotion. Also, me and Lady Ella, we promote real heavy, content creating, everything like that. So just happy to be a part of the music industry, and just don't let the music be a part of, you know, the wrong thing, and make sure the industry, you know, don't take over you. You know, make sure you know, take over the industry, and that's what it's about.
For sure. Well, as y'all know, I'm Steph on IG. Just call me Steph. My podcast here is like awareness in the community, mental health, just talking about different issues that different people from all walks of life. Like everybody here today didn't really know each other, but we come together and we network, and then now we know each other and we become one big happy family. That's my thing. I'm community. I'm all about support. I'm about love. We are strength in numbers. And I started this podcast, which is a spinoff of Fresh Convo. Shouts out to Big Tony Fresh, who introduced me to this life. And when I got in, I was just like meeting all type of people and like networking and realizing like this entertainment business is not what I thought it was. You know, I'm thinking, you know, even my brother, shouts out to AJ Photography 313 in studio right now, but he like, yeah, it's not what it looked like. Everything that appears is totally different. So once I started like getting into it, I'm like, dang, these people got really emotions, real feelings. Like everybody ain't rich and superstars and driving Bentleys and this and that other. Like these are everyday people out here trying to make a name for themselves, and like, you know, so I was just like, let's start this podcast. You know, Fresh was like, you good? I work in behavioral healthcare and things like that, so I've seen a lot. I come from working with elderly, working with children and things like that, and I just see from the different aspects working in juvenile detention, like how mental health is really a crisis right now, and that we really need to focus on our mental health. And what better way to do it is on a platform with a podcast where everybody is talking about different issues, and we get everybody together and everybody can share their story, because your story may help somebody else. You never know. What I've been through may help somebody else not make the same mistakes or the same things like that. So I just started this to just get everybody on here and just, you know, chop it up. So here we are. We having a good time, having a great time, and that's what it is. So we're going to get off into these questions, though, because I had a request for questions. Normally when I do get questions, we never really get to all of them, but we're going to see today. So talking to my artist right now, how do you think your music has helped you process or cope with any mental health struggles? Or if you have any, like what's going on in the mental health world with your music and things like that?
I can honestly say, like, as far as music, it helps with mental health, like, more than anything, because at least to my personal experience, it's the only thing that's ever, like, really been consistent in life, you know? Like, people will leave, money will go, anything else will go on you, but always got a good little song there. Okay. So that helps you deal with coping with everyday life struggles and things like that? Absolutely. Okay. Reckless, what about you?
Music is basically motivation. It's been my motivation for a long time. Runs in the family. My auntie, she's a big musician, Alicia Myers. She started off with One Way L. Hudson, and she got bigger, and it's just always been soul for me. And when I put my heart into it, it's really, that's what it's like basically worth.
Wait a minute, rewind back. You said Alicia Myers.
Yes, Alicia Myers.
What's her famous song? Please sing it.
If you play your cards right, everything's gonna be alright.
Alright.
So, it's like basically it runs in the family, and it's also just my music is like real. I love authentic artists that's real and not capping about what they do.
Right.
You know,
Right.
if you ain't selling no dope, if you ain't never did nothing like that, if you ain't never shot nobody, nothing like that, well, I rap about it because I'm definitely gonna, check you out. And, Instagram will make you seem like, real bigger than you is, but everything that you see on my Instagram, it ain't never been no cap or nothing. And I just hate to see that artists could basically be way better developed, and they just basically just stuck right there. Mm-hmm. And I just can't be like that. And I'm down to collab with anybody. I don't care. You can have 10 million followers. It's all about what's in you. Mm-hmm. And the music is basically inside of me. Anytime that I get in that studio, I'm putting my heart into it because I don't want to put out no BS and it's going out, and I want people to feel it. And I don't care about being famous. I want to leave behind a legacy. I want people to feel it like, yeah, he was real. Like, I can understand what he's going through.
Right. Hey, okay. Kadira, I know you're not a musician, but you are in promoting and things like that. So, like...
Yeah, music really help out a lot. Like, anytime I'm going through something, I basically, listen to music. I like music in general. I grew up around music. My grandma, she was in the choir for years, and you know what I'm saying?
Music is therapy.
Yeah, it's therapy.
Definitely.
For real.
Yeah, because I'll clean up a whole house to a good album. Put that Anita Baker on from back in the day, you're going to get the whole house clean. So basically with you guys coming on here and talking about mental health stigma, like how important is it for you to talk about mental health and break the stigma around it? Because we all know in our community there's a stigma, especially with men. There's a stigma about mental health and therapy and things like that and healing. But we all know we are broken and we have to heal these generational curses. So like how important is it to you to break that stigma?
I feel like it's vital. It's really important because it's not, like you said, it's not like commonly spoken about. It's not really commonly taught, especially being black. Like, it's not really seen as okay to like sit down and lick your wounds for real. So, but people need to be told that it's like okay not to be okay at points.
Right.
It's okay, like, I ain't feeling it today. That don't mean stop what you're doing, but okay
deal with it.
Yeah,
and
handle
keep moving.
it. Absolutely.
Right. So what are some challenges that you guys, because like I said, last time we had an all-female panel, we all know the issues that female, we can talk all day long. We can talk about what we bothered with, what we going through, we tired of this, we tired of that. But men, y'all more so are quiet and reserved, and a lot of men are raised to be like, shut up, grown men don't cry, be quiet, hide them feelings, suppress that. So how do y'all work through that? How do y'all deal with that stigma in order to practice your self-care and keep yourself like grounded?
I think really it's basically pray about it and just get some help. I mean, as far as the mental health stage, because everybody needs somebody to talk to and get through, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, there's a lot of stuff I've been through, and, we got stories. Everybody got a story to tell. That's how I feel about it.
Right.
I feel like, when you've been through so much and you come out with victory, mental health is a big challenge for a lot of people. And like you said, everybody needs somebody to talk to. Everybody needs somebody to cope with, to understand, like, they're not alone in this. And that's basically where, where music comes. Music can help mental health, when different type of music that you listen to, old school, Marvin Gaye, different type of music that made you feel good, I love music, any type of music. It's like that. It's basically like it's a big therapy when it comes to mental health, and so many people don't address it. But if many more people address it because, and like he said, because they don't address it because we're black, but they'd be quick to address it if it was white. It was something, it was switched around. But yeah, more people need to address it and be more aware of it.
Because I've been told therapy is a white people's thing, and I'm like, no, it's a people's thing. It doesn't matter your race. If you need help, you need help. And everybody go through things, you know what I'm saying? Everybody dealing with stuff, especially in entertainment. I see a lot that's happening, and I'm like, oh, wow, okay. So it's something that we need to address, for real. It's a lot of people walking around here with unchecked mental illness and things like that. So it's not just a certain race. It's everybody needs to get their mental health in check, and this world will be a way better place.
Yeah, basically, because a lot of stuff is going on in the industry is a lot of reasons why people in the industry have mental health. Because they basically took the road that they shouldn't have took. And what I call it basically is like selling out. You selling your soul, you know, to be something that you're not. And you basically controlled by a system that you could never be.
That part. Uh-oh, we about to get into some conspiracy theory stuff. We don't want the government on. So when it comes to like influences and things like that, like I think everybody up here is fathers and things like that. And then what I really like to do is dig into the zodiac sign. So your sign is, you a Scorpio, right?
I'm a Scorpio.
Okay, when your birthday?
November 21st.
Okay, Team Scorpio over here. What about you?
Libra, October 14th.
Okay.
I'm a Capricorn. My birthday January 9th.
Okay, so you coming up. All right, so
Right
we was
around
all
the
back to back, right? October, November, and then January. So we all back to back right here.
lineup.
Okay. I think zodiac signs, I know some people say you don't supposed to, dwell in that, but I'm big, heavy on zodiac signs and understanding personalities and things like that. But when it comes to like the game, like you promoting and you guys doing music, like what was the influence? What influenced you to get into this business, into this game? Like I said, Tony French got me into podcasts. I never thought that I would be sitting doing this thing. But once I've gotten into it, I've gotten excited because I'm meeting so many different people and people from different walks of life, and everybody had these stories. Like I be in the club and as you know, we having a whole powwow kumbaya session because they like, you into mental health, you this, and I'm like, yes, and I'm big on it, and they'll get to telling their story and I'm like, hold that thought, we gonna talk, you know what I'm saying? So how did y'all get influenced to be artists and promoters and things like that? Where did and fathers and husbands and things like that, where does your influence come from?
I mean, music was always around. Like, I grew up in church. My pastor, Bishop William Murphy, out in Pontiac. But, like, even with that, like, outside of that, my uncle, he was a promoter. He was the only promoter that ever bought, Public Enemy. They brought it to the Phoenix Center.
Okay.
Yeah, and then outside of that, like, I just really always was in tune with it. Like, at first, I could say Kendrick Lamar, like, made me actually want to be a rapper. And then, like, Sada Baby kind of made me, like, really fall in love with the Detroit style of rap. You feel me? And then, like, I couldn't really just get away from it, you know?
Okay.
It get to a point where I almost feel like that's, like, the main thing I'm good at, you know?
How long you been in the industry?
Consistently, I'll say, like, 3 or 4 years. Now, I've been, like, rapping and recording probably for, like, since I was, like, 16, so, like, 10 years.
Okay. Cadario?
I've been throwing parties. I did cabarets for 10. I just started a showcase about 3 years. Basically, I started because my cousin Kool-Aid used to do the Teen Rec Club.
Yeah.
He used to do the River Rock.
Oh yeah, I remember River Rock days. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
So he just influenced. I seen how much cash he was making, and then Big West and Sig Money and them. I look up to them. They making plenty of money doing it. So I was like, shoot, let me try it and see. I'm a family man. I'm married. I got 3 kids. I got a daughter at Wayne State. Son play for Harper Woods. Baby girl, she exploring. Cheerleading.
Okay. Reckless.
Yeah, basically, like, I started off just playing around, just messing around with it. And I would go to these karaoke spots, hit live band, and just play around, and there always would be somebody there. And rest in peace, because his name Kenny Bada, man. He was a good dude, man. He'd always be like, get off the stage, you can't sing, none of that. And it just made me better, and I just basically wanted to do it. And then I just started doing the music, the rapping. When he said he was 16, that's when I started all rapping. I felt like I came up with some of my coldest stuff when I was 16.
Okay.
And now I feel like that, it's like regenerating back to where I used to be spitting bars like that. Like, it used to be real deep. I go, like, real deep. Like, my homeboy got killed, so I said, riding or dying, is that what it's really about? Don't talk, just listen, boy, close your mouth. Learn something, boy, I ain't telling you nothing wrong. I'm just telling you what I've been through, just to sing the song. Stayed away from the bull if it wasn't worth it. In this world, nobody perfect. God didn't put us here for no reason. We all got a purpose. I done been through the mud, came out with victory. Never lay with a hater, speak from their tongue, get to me. Everything that I spit going down in history. Never hang around bad company that bring you misery. A lot of my soldiers and left the streets. It was a lot of like pain that was really felt And that's basically why I started. I was like, I'm about to do this for real. I'm about to do this for real. And my brother, he was doing it and I wanted to do it, but I was just spitting whack bars then. But now I actually sit down and write and think like, yeah, I'm about to say this and I'm about to mean it. Like, and everything about it is real. Everything that I've been through, I actually been through it. I've been set up, you know what I'm saying, by one of my best friends. He set me up to get jumped. So I say, dang, who can I trust? Your day ones that try to set your butt up. These boys be stalking, they try to wet your butt up. But I'm moving too smart. If we beefing, I ain't letting up. See, like, that's like snakes in the grass. I got a song called Fake Friends. All of it, you know, jump back. When I jump back from the hardest times of my life.
That's my song, Jump Back, yes.
So, basically, like, it's been with me through the whole time. I just started really taking it serious maybe like 3-4 years ago. Yeah.
Okay. So I see basically a lot of pain comes through music and the things that you've been through and things like that. And you guys been through a lot. You being a father and a husband, I know that's challenging at times. It can be rewarding, you know what I'm saying? And so how do you guys like prioritize self-care? And when I ask people, sometimes they be like, what's that? So if y'all don't know what self-care is, y'all better find out. But do y'all need a definition of what it is? Self-care. How do y'all like prioritize like taking care of yourself? Like, what do you do for yourself? Because we all got kids, we got other obligations, you know, and then we have to, I met all y'all at a showcase and, you know, we always outside. I done seen you at a couple of different showcases, so we got to be bouncing around and keep it moving and things like that. And then we got everyday jobs and families and kids and things like that. So how do you guys like prioritize self-care?
I mean, me personally, I'll go hit the gym. I make sure to like keep that somewhat consistent so I don't get too big out here. And then if I just end up taking 2-3 hours, cutting my hair, doing a little skin treatment, whatever it may be, that might sound soft, I don't care. But
that's good.
I need that for me.
Right.
I need that just to make sure I feel right about what's going on when I walk out. I mean, I definitely feel like if you don't feel good about what you got going on, it's not gonna look good at no point. So,
yeah.
And the goal is to look good at all times. So you gotta pick and choose. You gonna thug it and just be out here looking rough, or you gonna take time to trim it up and make it look right?
Okay.
I basically like just get up, eat, you know what I'm saying, take care of what I gotta take care of, plan my day as it go, you know.
But I hear you saying daily routine things. But what is it? Because self-care is not a daily routine because we don't always care for ourselves. What is it that you do for yourself that help you to continue to keep taking care of others? Because we got to take care of ourselves in order to take care of other people.
Right. You know, sometimes I just go work out. You know, sometimes pedicure, manicure, you know.
Okay.
Do those things to change stuff.
I'm gonna give you some homework too. Sound like you need more self-care. So
My self-care, you know, I gotta be looking good. I make sure, you know, everything good. You know, like I said, beard trimmed up. You know what I'm saying? And also self-care, I gotta make sure my feet done. I can pedicure my own feet. I make sure her feet done, my baby's feet. You know, I gotta make sure her feet done and everything. And you know, while she going through this time and her pregnancy and stuff, you know, I rub her belly and stuff. It's all self-care. It's all self-care for both of us. So it's like, so we both looking good. When we both go out, we both looking good. We both on the same page. So my self-care is, you know, helping my other do her self-care. That's basically at my current now. Why I'm doing this music and why I'm, you know, doing a lot of more things and more upcoming things.
I think for me, my self-care has been lately because I didn't know what that was at first because I'm so used to taking care of everybody else and I never would take care of myself until it was like I ended up in the hospital a couple years ago and it's like, all right, it's time for me to focus on me. But basically, like, just being mindful of behaviors and emotions and knowing that I will take on a lot of other people's emotions and things that they do to me, and just knowing that sometimes when people are mean to you or disrespectful, it's not you, it's a reflection of what they dealing with and they going through. So for me, self-care is taking my emotions out of other people's feelings and knowing, like, I'm doing the best I can, I'm being my whole self, I'm a good person, I take care of people, I do what I need to do, and just keeping my emotions in check. And also those manis and petties, that's a line that I swear, that feels good. And massages and saunas and hot tubs and all that stuff. Water, for me, is my element. So definitely, we need to make sure that we take time out for it. Because if you don't take time out for yourself, then your health gonna put you down. And
Absolutely. That's
when you don't want it. You don't want to be down and like, oh, no, I can't go to work. Oh, these bills got to get paid. Oh, this, because you constantly going. So we got to make sure that we prioritize self-care. So going back to my musicians, can y'all tell me about like the first song you ever wrote or performed, and like what was that process about, and what was the song about? Like what was the motivation behind it?
Man.
I hear some giggling.
That's low-key kind of embarrassing. I wrote my first song when I was like 5. I stole the melody from one of the songs off the Hercules movie.
Okay.
And I just reworded it. I showed it to my older cousin. He had a thing for like putting people on the spot, so that just went like bad. It just went like way left. Like he didn't care if it was 3 people, just me and him, 10 people, everybody in the room. Oh, do it now. Oh my God. You feel me? But I think it was church related at that point. I did grow up in church, so that was most of my focus back then.
Okay. What about your first live like performance?
Believe it or not, I was actually a gospel rapper for like 2-3 years. So that was that too. My best friend, he actually not inspired me, but he made me get in the studio with him. Like he's like, quit acting soft, come on, let's go. But we was doing a lot of stuff for our church, for real. Like,
okay.
It was where was the first one at? It was some church in Pontiac. I can't really think of the name of it, but I think I low-key kind of had forgot my words. Like it was bad. Yet again, it was a lot of anxiety at first, like performing for real.
Okay. Reckless?
Man, my first time performing, it was a breeze. It was the other performers that was like drunk, and it was like I would drink, but liquor didn't get me twisted then. It was a Hot 107.5 show, it was a paid artist showcase. And my first performance was like, it wasn't even my first performance. It was just really just easy for me. It was like I just got up there and was like, hey, I can do this. I sat on the stage, I got down on the stage and everything. I wasn't jumping off the stage then like that. I was just more
I was about to say,
smooth.
because I done seen you do some backward flips. I'm like, he real fit.
Yeah, it catch up to you though. I'm 35, and you gotta calm down sometimes on it. But yeah, that's basically I like the energy. You know, if you got a good energy performance too, you could be whack, but if you got the energy, you can get the crowd.
Get the crowd super
But if you
hype.
whack and ain't got no energy, if you up there like, and I hear a lot of that, I be like, man, what is this?
Yeah, I done been put to sleep at some of them showcases. Like, for real? You trying to win a contest? Are you really? What? Okay, we gon'. Yeah.
I put something on Instagram, right? And I know a lot of people mad, but if the shoe fit where I say y'all should be signed to GTR Records. I say y'all should be signed to Garbage Trash Records.
All right, you trying
I
to
say because y'all spitting these baby bottle lyrics. I say I don't want to hear it.
Jeez.
Straight facts.
Yeah, for real.
Kadira, I know you aren't an artist, but you are a promoter. So, like, your first big event, how did that go? How was your feelings? What was the process like?
I did the BHA Hall in Hamtramck. It was a good experience. There was a lot of people supporting. You know, I really felt good about that one.
Okay.
There was a lot of profit in that one.
Okay, yeah, you smiling off that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So my next question is, what is the biggest challenge that you have faced in this industry? Like in your industry, whether music, promoting, things like that. What's the biggest challenge that you face?
I say probably like realizing that everybody not really like for you, and like everybody just because they're around, they not your friend like that. Like and it's not even like a personal thing. Like you should never take it personal. It's like natural thinking. Like anybody's gonna do what's best for themselves.
Yeah.
So being able to deal with that and live with that ideal and still move forward is kind of difficult. But that was like the hardest thing for me to deal with.
Okay.
I would say basically, for me, my experience is basically getting out here working. Like, you gotta beat the next person.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like out here. You gotta go strong. You know, that's how I feel about it.
I feel like some of the people that be like right in your face, you know, at the shows and stuff, and they be like, man, I mess with your music, but you know, they really be just capping, and they really be capping because they feel like they about to be below you. But you know, how can I be in competition with somebody that I don't even know what I'm in competition with?
Right.
And the crazy part is you winning the competition and don't know it. Because you don't even know you're in a competition with this person that said they mess with you, for real, you know?
Facts.
I think too, for me, in this podcast things, inviting guests and getting everybody to show up on time, it's been a huge challenge for me. And then like people will say they're gonna come and then don't show like that, and me having to be like, okay, I gotta keep it moving on to the next one. You know, like I said, I'm spinning off from Fresh Convo, and I seen some of the things that he faced and challenged, and I'm like, whoa. And then it's like that first episode, and then it's like I plan another one, and things don't go right now. I quit, and it's like, no, don't quit. So my challenge is being consistent and just keep it going. Like, I'll get emotional, and I have to learn to get out of my feelings and keep moving, because you're not gonna always win. Sometimes it's gonna be a roller coaster ride. So just knowing that encountering those issues and bumps in the road, you got to keep moving. You got to keep on moving on that linear path, even though it's up and down. So let's talk about social media. So I know with you guys being artists and promoters and things, social media has been like a wonderful tool. But what are some of like the woes and things to the social media? And do you think it really is a helpful tool, or how do you feel about social media?
I think that it's like, at this point, it's like a prerequisite. Like, you have to have that to get anywhere. Because if you don't, how is people gonna know who you are, where you are, any of that? Mm-hmm. But I still kind of feel like it's like pros and cons to it, because like you said, you could be the most amazing, lyrical, miracle, talented artist in the world, but if your social media game weak, you're not really finna get nowhere unless you just hit that one lucky point. And how many times will that come? Right. But on the back end, you got the social media gurus going crazy, but they spitting trash. Like mad trash.
Yes, but they got 20,000, 2K, and 8K, and this and that and the other, and people judging off of how many followers you got. And then I didn't even realize like you can buy followers.
Oh no, it's hella fool in the game. It's hella fool. No, it's hella fool in the game. You can buy. Look, and I'm gonna tell on everybody right now. If you go on somebody's page and they got like a good, I'll say 15,000 followers, but they only got 5 likes. Fool, nigga, you bought your followers. All these random niggas with the blue checks, fool, you bought that. Bro, it's not a lot of like real validation in that. Now, if you want to like actually make some money on, it's people that actually track that. They know. So, but you can lie to yourself, you can lie to everybody else, but it don't do nothing for you.
Yeah.
And it's cheap too, $25.
Oh.
15K in followers.
$25. I'm about to get my followers. Baby, what? No, I want my stuff to be organic. I ain't got time for that. Like, I want whatever. I ain't in this for the followers and things like that. I want mine to be organic. So whatever comes and whoever see it, that's what's meant to be. So.
Social media to me, basically, promotion game is heavy. You use that, you will kill. You know what I'm saying? I like the promotion of it, because back in the day when I first started, it was basically hand to hand. You know, the negative part of it, all the drama I don't like.
Yeah.
Like, everybody put their lifestyles. Nobody got to see your lifestyle. Just deal with your problems. You know.
So
that's what I feel about it.
Yeah.
What you laughing at, Scorpio?
I feel like for real, like, it does, you know, it ain't came a long way. It has came a long way. But other than what's all, like, cap on there, like, and if you doing something right, if you really, really blowing up, then you will mess around and lose an Instagram. You be like, damn, so why am I counting this? But I done lost like 3 Instagrams, you know? Like, this is my 3rd one that I got, you feel
what
me?
you been posting?
it ain't what you be posting, man. It's like your likes and views like that. You get basically what Instagram will charge you a fee. And they don't tell you that from the beginning. They don't tell you, Meta don't tell you that they want to charge you this fee if you create a business page and all that. And you end up losing your page. No, they don't even tell you none of that.
What?
That's how they get you. Yeah, y'all done lost like 3 Instagram pages. This is my 3rd one. And like,
Oh man.
my other page, I got like 1,000 something followers. That boy was going up. It was like 1,200. You know what I'm saying? But they still like, you know what I'm saying? They take it from you. And what's cap about it, you will see somebody on there with a feature from Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? And like, I know you ain't made it. Like, I know you just not put that together. And that's what I don't like about it. The more capping, like you say, you be seeing trash. Like people like us, you will see us at Authentic, and you'll go on and say, and it's all paid. And it's like, paying for that. You know, I don't even pay. I don't even boost the post. I ain't never boosted one of my posts. You know, because I didn't have to.
Yeah.
Talent is recognized. You see somebody gonna like it.
That
I
part.
can post something really not caring about the likes or the views. I don't care how many views or likes I get. If you feel it, if you don't, that's what it is.
True.
Yeah, because it's that whole algorithm thing and this and that. I'm thinking when I post, everybody who I follow will see it and this and that other, and then now it's all different. It's like, whoa, okay. Yeah, it's a lot to it. So
The artists not gonna share each other's stuff. You know, they not gonna do it because there's so many artists in Detroit. It's not no supporters. It's just artists. So you can't expect nobody to just share your stuff because you know what I'm saying. Just because who you is, you know. If it's real genuine people, then they'll share it.
right.
I don't care. Like I share whoever. That's why if you go on my page, you'll see me. I'm collab with Blunts Around. Collab with a lot of artists.
Oh, you got to keep the mic up. Yep.
I'm collab with a lot of artists. Like you just gotta, like if more people did that, it wouldn't be hard to blow up. It wouldn't be hard for everybody to blow up. But you always just got just people just hating. Like I don't want to see you ahead. You don't know. Let's collab. Let's do a song. Like I done told a bunch of people like, man, I sing on your hook, bro. I'll make that boy better. It's just missing. You know what I'm saying? It's missing a melody.
That's the biggest thing. Support. I know when I went down to Houston, Detroit was deep. We was like, love, everywhere you go. What up, though? Love. And then you get back to Detroit, and it's like, yeah, I don't know you. And I'm like, hey, why is that? Why is we like that in Detroit? Like, why everybody like to turn on each other? Like, you know, or that's why I said when somebody invite me to something, if I can come, I'm showing up. I'm showing out. I don't care how many followers you like, this and that and other. I'm gonna listen to your stuff. If I like it, yes. Now, if I ain't feeling what you putting out there, then of course I'm not gonna support. But if I'm feeling you and I think you dope, I don't care what. I'm following you. I'm supporting. Cause support me, I'm gonna support you. That's like a pay it forward type of thing. Like you scratch my back, I got yours. I got you, you got me. You got this person, and we all gonna come together and have a great time.
I like to say, your music may be whack, but I want to get together and let's do something that we can make it better.
That part.
You know, I'm not just gonna mess with this person because they music whack. I'm like, man, I know that I see better potential in this. You shouldn't have used this auto tune at this point, or you shouldn't have did that because I don't use auto tune. It's not my thing to use it because I feel like I got a natural voice, but I'm not about to. I might tell her, you know, it's constructive criticism. I'll be like, man, you know what? That wasn't there, bro. That wasn't up.
But I'm saying though, what if you bump into somebody that doesn't take constructive criticism well though? You feel me? Like it's a lot of those. There's a lot of niggas that just be like, oh, my song's sweet regardless. No, it's not. Like how you deal with that?
Like even if I do something right, I have to just like tell them like either you gonna do it like this or we can't do the song. Like I respect like Sada, I respect Sada, but I wouldn't have Sada coming on my song doing all that. Man, yeah, it's not happening, bro. I want some deep, emotional stuff on my song. I'm putting that out.
Fair enough.
And like I say, it don't matter if you could be Lionel Richie. I need perfection, bro. I need the real deal.
Facts.
I mean, and then talking about social media and things like that. So, you know, being in the industry or not, you're gonna get criticized. People gonna say, "Oh, your music trash. Oh, I don't listen to that. Oh, that or not support." Like, how do y'all deal with the criticism and the lack of support? Like you said, the lack of support from people that really should be supporting you.
I don't take it personal. I feel like the average person, if it come down to it, if it's something they actually rock with, they gonna be out there for it. If it's not something they rock with, even if you fam or whatever, they gonna be like, yeah, I mess with you, but that's not their thing. You gotta respect that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as far as like just criticism, if it's somebody I don't know, I don't really care.
Right.
Like, you can't say anything about me because I don't know you. We don't know each other.
Right.
Oh, I got a problem with you. How? I don't even know your real name, gang. You don't know mine.
Right.
Like, how do I got a problem with you?
Right.
But like on the other end of it, like I mess with it still. Like even though I don't care, like I like it a little bit because, like, if they not saying something about you, you're not really doing nothing.
That part.
Like any publicity is definitely good publicity.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So,
I know you done got some criticism in your world.
Yeah, there's a lot of criticism out there, but I still move on. I always like the negative feedback. That way I track well, you know what I'm saying? Always been like that through everything I do. You know, some people go rock, some people not. That's how it's gonna go.
Well, y'all just some mentally stable guys up here today. You're like, y'all just handling criticism with no problem and letting it roll on off of you. Because I know some people that be ready to kill people. Like, hold on, you said what about me? You said this.
I do sometimes, but I just did a track in the studio and I'll be like, I have my girl listen to it. And she be like, yeah, you need to bring that up more. And I'll be like, what? You know? And then I go do it. And then I go do it. And then she be like, yup, that's it. Like that All-Star Freak, she was like, yeah. She's like, it's jumping out too much. She's like, it need to be mellow. And I went and did it. She was like, yep, there it go. So yeah, I take it better now because I'm like, yeah, I know I can do something better. Like if I'm singing, like I know I can sing it better. I try to do anything better. And she's like, you can do it better? I know you can do it better. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go do it better.
There you go. That's what I've learned with criticism. I take it as a blessing. Thank you. Tell me what I'm doing wrong so I can fix it and do it right. Yep. And then if I fix it and do it right, you still talking, then you just a hater. And that's just what it's going to be. Because we're not going to please everybody. It's going to always be somebody that's got something negative to say, some don't like what you're doing, don't like what you're wearing, don't like how you look. It's going to be somebody, your energy or your light may irk the hell out of somebody else. And we just got to roll with the punches and keep it moving and know, hey, that's your problem, not mine. So what are some of the most common misconceptions that people have about you guys?
I'll probably say, as far as like family, no, I don't be thugging. I just like money. As far as like people on the outside, yeah, I'm cool and easygoing, but I'm not really for bullshit. I'm not gonna say a lot to you. I'm just gonna exit stage left on the cool. And as far as on like the size end, so I didn't understand perspective for a real long time. Yeah, I'm big, but I'm not like the help type of nigga. I'm more so like of a brain.
Okay.
Really, for me, I just put it this way. Like, some people rock, some people roll, but I keep pushing. Some people like the event, some people don't. When I did Cabaret, it was more like BYOB. You know what I'm saying? Even though my showcase be BYOB, they like, you should do this, you should do that. I'm looking like, look, you ain't game planning the way I'm game planning. I gotta make ends meet for my family, you know?
Right, yeah.
You know, some people rock with it, some don't. You always gonna have somebody that don't like something, even if it's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. King Reckless.
You're right about that. I ain't gonna lie, man. You're right about that. It's like the people that they claim they rock with you. It's fake because they see you in person. They act like a fan, you know. They act like your biggest fan. Like, bro, man, I miss your performance and all. And I be looking at these niggas like, man, y'all is cat, man. I don't even rock with y'all. Like, so I know y'all ain't rock with me because, you know, I tell a person, hey, either you follow me now, you got 24 hours to follow me. Or I got 24 hours to follow you. If I don't follow you, unfollow me. Because it really don't make no sense to me. If they rocking with you, you know if they rocking with you, but I don't need that fake rocking. Don't be fake rocking with me like, man, you rocking with me, you know, you rocking with me when I was down, now when I'm up, you know. Don't be that fake. I want that real. If you really rocking with a nigga, rock with a nigga, you know. Not them fake likes or none of that. I hate fake likes, fake comments, all that stuff. I don't deal with none of that. I don't like fake people. And I straight up just tell him like, man, you fake. You know, you fake. And what's wrong, Reckless, man? No, man, you fake, bro. I'm
So
real
is it
blunt.
something about you that people say and you be like, no, that ain't me. Y'all got me fucked up. Excuse my language, but y'all got me messed up.
Yeah, it's like I could step in a room at a party. I step in a room any karaoke. I just get a bunch of hate because for one, I could sing. I get a lot of attention, and I stopped basically singing. I gave other people the spotlight. I was like, I ain't even about to sing certain songs. I go out karaoke, sing Whitney Houston, Patti LaBelle, all kind of stuff. And it's like I wasn't even trying. And I don't believe I ever been a hater. I always congratulated people and was like, man, motivated me, like, man, I know, like, we can do better. Like, bro, we can make a hit. Like, look, you know what I'm saying? You could sing better than this. You can do that. It's like, and when you tell people that they think that you criticizing them in the wrong way, and they like, well, no, you don't hear nothing from them. Like, I met somebody from California, and he was like, I heard some auto-tune. I was like, bro, that ain't you. I was like, you can take your voice and like, bro, really do so. I was like, you Johnny Gill that motherfucker. He was like, oh man, you really think so? I was like, yeah, bro, I know you can fuck with it. I know you can rock with it. But I never heard from him again because he thought basically I was just pushing around like, I ain't rocking with your music. I'm rocking with you, bro. I'm just saying, like, you can do this better, bro. Like, this auto-tune. I was like, everybody ain't got to be T-Pain. And that's one thing about me. I have my own style.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not sounding like nobody else. I'm original with my own style. You feel me? There's no other style like mine. I can't sound like nobody else. I don't try to sound like nobody else now. It's just me.
That's real. Okay. I know for me, I have been judged as I'm uppity or I think I'm all that and this and that. And I'm like, I came straight from the gutter, came from the hood. You know, I mean, I didn't grow up in poverty and things like that, but I mean, by the time I was a teenager, you know, my mom didn't have it all. She was divorced and I had to do what I had to do. But I just built myself up. Yes, I went to college and got a degree and, you know what I'm saying, did what I did. But I drove with no license all while I was studying. Didn't cross 8 Mile, did what I needed to do. You know what I'm saying? Single mom, raised my son. So I think the common misconception now is, oh, she thinks she all that. You know, I've had issues with dealing in my job and things like that. And it's like, I'm not going to work for a certain amount of money if I know I done been through this and I got experience and I got education, this and that and other. So yeah, I'm not going to accept that. You may, but I'm not. And I don't have to because I worked hard to get to where I am. So yes, I like nice things. I like to do things I want to do, but I'm not uppity. I done came from the hood and I don't want to go back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not uppity. I just like a certain lifestyle because I've been in a certain place and now I am where I am. And that's just what it is. So what are some of your other passions and hobbies that you like to do that people really might not know? I'm going to go first because I want to hurry up and say I love gardening and things like growing vegetables and things like that. And thanks to YouTube, showed me how to do all that kind of stuff. But plants and garden is my life. And the people that are close to me know that, but some people may not know that. But I love gardening. I love recycling. I love taking care of the less fortunate and just taking care of our people. You know, everybody is our people. And I'm a giver and I love people. I'm social and I love meeting new people and things like that. So I'm just all about bettering the human race.
I'm really into like all forms of art. Like, I'm really artistic. Like, all my tattoos and everything, like, I drew those myself. Like, put it on paper, gave it to the tattoo artist. This is stencil. I'm really deep with fashion. I like clothes a lot. I've been stuff like that since a kid. Like, to the point where I'll make...
Check out this T-shirt, though. Dare to keep kids off drugs, even though we on drugs. No, I'm just playing.
Don't tell nobody.
Secret. But stay off them.
Don't do drugs. No, but I'm really into fashion. And this low-key an open challenge though. If anybody want to hop on any UFC that's 4 or 5, we can do that, and you can get this work. You can get tortured right quick. You want to do it for the pay? Cool. You don't want to do it for the pay? I'm gonna play.
Are you talking about the fighting stuff?
Oh, fighting video games? Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. We can get jiggy today. If it was a game here, I'll tell him, hop on. Let's just kill some time.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Hobbies I like to do. I like to give back to the kids, basically coaching football, basketball, you know, keep them off the street. That's the goal. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to be a coach just following the kid. No, just get these kids to a point where they can make it. You know what I'm saying? Develop them. You know, I like to spend time with my family. I like to play games too. I like to play spades, checkers. You know, like to have fun, man.
You would get whooped in spades, but carry on.
But like,
What?
and then I like to support our black people too. Like, you got the podcast, they got the rap artistry going on. You know what I'm saying? It's about supporting each other. That's how we gonna get better as one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, definitely about that support. I like to, hoop, chill, roll me up a fat ass blunt, get to the music, write me a new song, or sometimes just freestyle. Sometimes just go to the beach, just going out freestyle. Like just chilling with my girl, and most of the time just like writing music. And I dunk on a nigga, with no problem. Hey, for real, I'll throw that boy off the backboard, dunk him, like hooping always been, but I had to get my leg messed up, but I still give a nigga to work, still dunk and all that. And I like to run, I like to exercise, I like to go to the gym. She was making me go to the gym before I liked it, so it was
Shouts out to her, hey, getting you together.
Yeah, she was making me go to the gym because I was not getting to go to the gym. We was doing it like at 8 in the morning every time, but it's good for cardio. Good. I like to stay healthy. I like to eat real healthy food because I eat healthy because she work at Beyond Juicery and stuff. So I eat that good healthy food every day. The good spinach. Don't eat lettuce, because there ain't no nutritional factor to it. It's just like drinking water.
Iceberg, yeah.
Iceberg, for sure.
Yeah, I'm a spinach fan myself.
I love cooking. You know what I'm saying? I'm a chef, like, for real. I can make something out of nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Make some spaghetti out some ramen noodles. You know what I'm saying? Mess around and make some enchiladas out some.
Spaghetti out of ramen noodles?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, spaghetti out of ramen noodles.
I'll share that recipe.
You just take your ramen noodles, and just cook it regular and cook your meat and stuff and put your sauce in there.
Okay.
We ain't had we was poor when I was growing up, so, we ain't had a spaghetti noodle, so we had to use the ramen noodles. That's what it's about.
Fair enough.
Hey,
So,
makes sense.
when I still get rich, it's still gonna be noodles in my kitchen. That's
That part. That's why I said when I get rich, it's gonna be the same thing. I'm still gonna be shopping on a budget. I'm gonna be looking for the sales and everything. Ain't nothing gonna change much. Okay.
For real.
So let's get into some meat and potatoes, some juiciness right now, because we got to spice it up a little bit with relationships. What's your take? Because right now I want to tell y'all, I don't know if y'all are familiar, but we are in the middle of Mercury retrograde. Has anybody heard of that?
What is that?
So okay, so I'm gonna tell everybody, just go look it up. I ain't gonna tap in because what I'm saying, I'm still learning myself, but it's a period in time. It's about 24 to 27 days, I believe, where like everything is off balance, and it comes like 4 times a year. So look it up, Mercury retrograde, and it's when you start noticing that shit hitting the fan and everything is crazy and chaotic and not going as planned. You had to look at the type of seasons that we in. So right now, I think yesterday was the first day. What was yesterday? Tuesday. Monday was the first day. And the first day, I'm telling y'all, everything hit the fan. Me and my dude got into it. My mom got sick, went to the hospital. We had to call 911 on her, everything. And I'm like, this is the first day of Mercury retrograde. So I know that when I pay attention to certain times, like, a lot of chaos happens. And they tell you, like, don't make no solid decisions. Try not to buy any houses, cars, or make any business deals and things like that until the Mercury is out of retrograde. So when y'all get a chance, go look it up, because when the stars line a certain type of way, weird things start happening, and we shouldn't focus our energy on that. So when you start beefing with your girl and you getting into things like that, look at the time frame that we in and be like, okay, all right, we're not gonna break up. We're gonna hold on. We're gonna hold this tight because we're in a weird time. And it took me a minute because I used to work in foster care, and they used to always be like, it seemed like certain periods of the year, everything would go crazy. I got foster parents calling me like, come get these kids, they acting out, they turning into demons. And we like, what the heck is going on? And when I was told like, Mercury is in retrograde, and it's like, okay, so people start acting real weird and crazy. So I be warning people, okay, this is the time we in. We got to meditate, pray, stay in a calm space, and keep our sanity, and know when you feel like you want to lose it, don't lose it. It's just a weird time, and this too shall pass. So when y'all get a chance, go look it up because I'm not the expert on explaining what it is. I just know the times. I got the calendar on my phone, and this is the last of the year. Of course, we're at the end of the year. So it started on the 25th, and I think it's over just before Christmas in December. So y'all know when y'all having all these weird issues and weird things and people acting all weird and stuff like that, just know Mercury is in retrograde. So check that out. But
That's so deep.
yeah, it's real deep.
Research.
Yeah. And then get your chakras in order too. I know if y'all familiar with like the chakras that we have, it's like the center of like energy in our bodies, and like different colors and different zodiac signs are matched up with it. I know being a Scorpio, we are the masters of the reproductive. Of course, I know my own. Of course, reproductive Scorpio, we are the masters of sex and things like that. So I know Virgos are over like the vocal part, so they're good like speakers and talkers and podcasters and things like that. So just look that up to keep your chakras in check. It's a whole bunch of things that are working on the spiritual realm that we don't know about, and we don't know why we behave this way or why we be dealing with certain things. And it's like you can manipulate the universe and the system if you know how, if you know what's going on. So do your research and do your study. And all of this has been coming about since I got in my 40s. I've really been like working on my inner self and like the energies and the spirits and things like that, and wondering like, why do things happen this way, and how can I manifest better? Because we can, by just the words that we speak out of our mouth. I didn't even realize that, like when you be like, I'm broke, I can't, and this, that, you won't. If you say negative things out your mouth and say you can't do this and you broke, I don't say I'm broke no more. I'm saying I ain't got it right now, or I'm financially challenged, or I can't afford it, or I can't do it right now. I don't say I'm broke. I try to watch what I say out my mouth, because the things that we say into this universe, it come back to us. That's why I say, when I get rich, when I do this, when things get better, when this is that, watch what you say. So, but going back to the topic of relationships, like I know you're married, you got baby on the way and things like that. I don't know if you're single or whatever, but how do y'all feel about like the route that relationships is turning? I know people in single are like the dating pool is tainted and things like that. What's your take on relationships?
I think everybody kind of got like problems. I really think everybody got like their own issues that they just don't deal with, and then like they try to like bind that together with somebody else, and it just ends up in like toxicity at all times, and like everybody be like, oh, you're so toxic, but it's like we all got issues and we ain't dealing with them. We about to go get high and get drunk and then act like it ain't happened, and then 3 weeks later you tweaking about some stuff from 2 years ago, thinking that it's all right, and that's what they did right now, but it's not.
That part. How long you been married, Kadaria?
It's going on 15 years.
15? Congratulations. So how did you make it?
It's just prayer and keeping people out your business.
That part.
For most, I feel relationship is work. If you ain't about to work, it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my wife been through it. You know what I'm saying? The first 2 years was rocky, but we prayed through it, worked as a team.
I mean, nowadays it's so easy to go out here and just find the next one and smash the next body and move on and leave. But it's like, if you don't do the work for yourself and heal for yourself, you're going to keep running into the same person, just in a different body. You're going to run into that same form. So you got to do the work on yourself and heal yourself before you try to move on to the next person. And you're right, it is work. Staying together these days is hard in a world where it's dating apps. You got all these apps, you can go on and find a whole roster in 2 seconds, you know what I'm saying? But like, what substance is in that? So 15 years, that's I'm divorced after 7 years. So, and I feel like sometimes I could have worked a little bit harder, but then I'm like, everything happened for a reason. It didn't work. And when two people ain't getting along, then I'm like this, hey, it ain't work, let's move on, because life's too short to keep sitting around being unhappy and miserable, and you in this room and I'm in this room and it don't work. Let's keep it moving. So
I think it's like when you compatible with a person, having companionship, and the most important thing about this is like when I met her, we've been together for going on 4 years now, and she taught me about, I never knew what accountability meant. Like, what are you talking about? We used to get into it over that all the time. She talking about, you don't accept accountability, you need to take it. I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, I'm steady getting angry because I don't know what it means. So she taught me what it means. Like, take accountability for yourself. Don't lie about, something you ain't got to lie about. Just take accountability for it, because I get over it later. But if you continue to lie about it, because that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, if y'all dating the Aries, y'all better not lie. But they real sweet. They really, really
That's
sweet.
a combination of Aries and a Scorpio.
Really sweet. What's that song? She's All I Got. You know what I'm saying? The next minute she could be sweet as ever. But you just gotta learn how to take accountability, especially and this is actually one of the best relationships that I done been in. And yeah, we done had our ups and downs, but if you don't stay strong and you let stuff bother you from 2 years ago, you end up just wasting energy that don't need to be wasted.
That part.
While wasting that bad energy, you could be getting some money. Or y'all could be having a good time with it and bringing up something, that you just end it yeah, we ain't got to talk about this, you right. Boom.
Yeah, some stuff you got to just let go. You got to pick your battles in these relationships, in these situations. There's some things is worth fighting over, and some stuff is like, look. And then another thing I learned, you're not going to change people. People are who they are. You either going to deal with it or you not. But you may inspire somebody to do better, and they have to want to do better, but you are not going to make people do anything. So it's like...
Yeah, because I can't make her do nothing. She got a mouth on her, and I just got to deal with it. I just accept it. I'm like, I love it. It's beautiful. You're right.
That part. Yeah, them Aries. Shouts out. My mom's an Aries, and I tell you, yes, y'all are something else. I love y'all to death, but y'all Aries, y'all are something else. It's your way or no way. So I'm learning that too. So, well, what can we expect from you guys in the future? What projects you working on? What's coming up? I know you got events you promoting. I think I got one of your flyers. I intend on being there too. I know you guys got music coming up and things like that. So what you got coming up?
I got the showcase, the Night of the Hitmakers, December 21st. After that, I'm trying to venture out, probably Northwest Activity Center, Garden Theater, Masonic Temple, probably by my 10th one, probably Fox Theater. That's my goal that I want to set. And just people that's in the area, it ain't a lot of Detroit celebrities that's really trying to get people out of here. You see a lot of Atlanta or New York people getting they people out there. We got to start getting our people out here because people don't really know who we are,
True.
They know, but they don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right about that. I just said basically I got like you say December 21st is gonna be a big day. December 21st I have a show. It's a Winter Wonderland Fest. It's one of the headliners is Kid J, Trick artist. So it's gonna be a big show. It's artists like just all over the world, Texas, country artists. It's gonna be an amazing show. I got a show Lakes to Great, Detroit shipping company. That's this Friday.
Oh yeah, we gonna be in there.
Okay, bet it up. I got a show tonight.
Trouble, is it?
I think that
It's on Petersboro Street.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a show tonight at Mixed Bricktown. Doing a little show crowd free, just showing up to do a little something. Just to do saying basically I just to call it practice. Cause I said the way it's rigged, you ain't winning nothing. And then December 1st, the Blunts and Raps Fest. That's with Big Jungle and a lot of Fujiano. It's a bunch of artists in there. Payroll, Detroit Barbie. There's a lot of big artists up in there as well, including myself. So yeah, I got a full schedule ahead.
It's like December is packed.
Yeah.
I see all kind of stuff, and like I said, dealing with Fresh, he always on the go, and like we got this, and that. I'm like, hold on, let me put it in my calendar. Wait, you said we doing this? Like, it's a lot of stuff popping off, especially during the holidays. So I'm here for it all, though. I'm trying to support and turn over everywhere.
Yeah, this came so fast. I was like, dang, these boys back to back. I was like, dang, after my birthday, I was like, what's dang? I was like, it's about to come up. And what you do, like, a lot of times I can tell you that when I do get on the stage, whatever, I haven't rehearsed one time. I haven't did a mic check, sound check. It's just naturally, it's just there. I don't forget a word, none of that. I don't feel I need to rehearse, but she be like, you need to rehearse. So if I'm just like BSing around, or listening to my music, I just call that basically rehearsing. But when I get on the stage, it ain't no rehearsal. It's just basically raw.
On and popping. Okay. What you got going on?
I'm really prepping for the next year. As far as next year, I want to come heavy on releases, all singles. And then, like, I got a couple feature moves in play, but I ain't gonna say too much because I don't want to mess them up.
That part.
But it's gonna be some heavy motion for sure.
Okay. And like I say here at A Good Life Podcast, we are tapping in with a bunch of different people. I got a lot of things happening. Life Coach Mitch and I are like collaborating on some things, Struggle Entertainment. And then my girls, Nettie Spam, we supporting her music career. Queenie Town, just rocking. Ebony J, she doing a lot of things in the community. We just did an event where she collected some clothes and things for the homeless. So again, if y'all have any things that we trying to get, it's the holidays, so we need whatever. We got a lot of homeless people out here that's in need, and she collecting clothes, shoes, toiletries, and things like that. A lot of people don't realize homeless need deodorant. The women need pads and tampons and things like that. So if y'all can, it's getting cold, we need hats, gloves, scarves, and mittens and things like that. So anything that anybody can donate, just let me know, and I'll make sure I get it over there to Ebony. I also work in behavioral health, and a lot of my individuals have needs and things like that, so I'm always collecting things for that. But we are all about, like, just like I said, community, working in the community and just helping one another to get to a better place and making the world a better place, one step at a time. If it gotta be one podcast at a time. But this is what I love, because we bring in strangers together. A lot of the podcasts that we've done, even on Fresh Convo, people don't even know each other, but by the end of the day, they exchange numbers and things, and you'll start seeing them hosting for other things and being on collaborations with music and things like that. So it's just about just getting together and networking. You know what I'm saying? We got AJ Photography, and he do all type of different things. He getting ready for the holidays, the photo shoots and things like that. So tap on in, because that's what it's about, supporting and putting the name out there, one step at a time. So my last question is, with you guys being in the entertainment industry and things like that, and you doing promotions and things, like, what is your advice for people that are coming out for your younger generation? What advice would you give to the people behind you? Things that you wish you would have knew so you wouldn't have bumped your head, or things like that.
You gotta be consistent. You actually gotta have a love for it, and it's probably best you play nice up front. Like, don't just go out and beef with everybody, because you never really know who might end up in what position, who might be plugged with who mans that is, for real. And you walking around acting crazy is gonna put you in a bad spot. But definitely have a love for what you're doing at all times.
Love what you do and do what you love.
Facts.
All right.
I'll basically say get sponsors, keep a wise head, try to support everybody you can in my field, because you never know who you know. Mm-hmm. Like when I first started, I ain't know nobody. I was just throwing cabarets. Once I got to the showcase, I just started branching out. Met RJ Blazer. You know, I met a couple of DJs that was pretty solid. A lot of artists that was solid. Mac Lou, Sunjoy. I met P-Dot. There's a funny story with her. My sister and her cousins. So she was basically like, let me know, because, she on a radio station. Some people that's on a radio station don't be trying to mess with nobody. And that was a shock that I got her. So that was a blessing in itself. And then on top of that too, try to have, in my area, no fights, have tight security. Make sure the people have safe way out. All these years I've been doing parties and showcases, never done a fight. Thank God for that.
Amen. Yeah, that's a blessing.
You just gotta basically, stay motivated. That time you like, dang, I want to give up on this shit. I ain't even want to do this no more. That's the time you need to be going harder, like going the hardest you ever went, because you ain't got nobody to really tell you like, hey, that, some people don't tell you that you doing bad. You gotta know that you doing bad yourself, and you gotta pick that shit up. That's basically what it's like about. And just stay motivated. Like, why worry about what other people think? Like, if I cared about what you think, I wouldn't be making music.
That part.
Like, just because you like, that nigga trash, they don't ain't nobody to stop making music. Right. It's a bunch of niggas that's trash.
That one opinion.
Yeah, it's one opinion. But see that one hater, It's okay. If you got one hater, try to have a million more before sunset. That's it. For real.
So basically, stay consistent and ignore the haters. And be humble.
Definitely got to be humble.
That's what it is. That's what's up. Well, I thank y'all for coming out. We had a great episode. Got some great insight. And shouts out to XXL. I'm drinking it, but they ain't paying me for it yet, so I'm trying to get them too. So shouts out to them, though. But I just appreciate everybody coming on. And then let everybody know where we can find you. You can find me. I'm just call me Steph on Instagram. Steph Cannon on Facebook, but I'm mostly on Instagram. And all the links will be in the bio. So I know it's people that's probably live, but if you don't catch this live, then you can go on my link. I have the link up in my bio once this is fully uploaded. And tap in, and then everybody is already tagged on Instagram, so y'all can just go straight to their page. They got their music up, everything they doing, flyers, everything. But where can we find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at Uncle L. Double XL. Uncle Obey. That's UNCLEOBEY. You can find me at any music streaming service under the same name. I don't really rock with Facebook, but it's Obey Cobain on there.
On IG, it's Knight and Cordero 32. It's KNIGHTENCORDAIRO 32. On Facebook, it's Cordero Knighton.
What up, though? Sometimes you can find me on all social media platforms under KINGWR3CKLEZZ. Also on Instagram, under the same name, my music, everything on all social media platforms. I did do the Facebook. They keep taking it away from me, like I say.
What is you putting up there, man? You talking about my Instagram?
Personal content on there. That's why they keep taking it down.
I don't post nothing personal. It's just like, when it get too good, like I say, it's a pay thing. What it's about that meta. And if you don't, like when you make your page a professional page, they don't tell you that you got to pay. So yeah, I done lost about 3 Facebook pages. I just lost one with, it had 2K followers on it. And they was real followers too.
Fair enough.
So they just, basically, if you're not posting what they want you to post.
Oh, no, they
If I'm posting my music and just like my content, my videos, my one mics and all that, and I'm not posting, y'all want me to post some stuff in the Lion King and I'm not posting that, then y'all like, oh, you got 30 days and we'll appeal, to appeal your account, I don't even want it.
Oh, wow.
Okay, like keeping your numbers up on them.
Because, thing about handling business, you can Google me, you can pull me up on Google and anything will pop up, anything about me.
Fair enough.
So where you get the name King Reckless from?
Oh man, people want to ask that.
You already know I had to ask.
I had a wild reckless life. I was always like in the streets. I'm a real street nigga. I'm no cap. I really didn't show dope. I really didn't really been in the spot. I was in school when it got raided. I was on actually Ethel Street. I was on Ethel Street and the spot got raided, and I happened to be in school testing while the spot was getting raided. So I really grew up. I had a little reckless life, but it was good. It just was good and reckless. So, reckless is basically my performance, and my performance is kind of reckless. It's about that energy, being from reckless to destruction to coming back, and it's just yeah, I got that name being reckless, and then I was always doing some reckless ass, for real. Whether it was pulling the fire alarm in school or disrespecting the teacher or doing just doing reckless ass shit, spray painting, just always starting fights, being an instigator. I was always reckless, and it's stuck with me. It definitely stuck with me. That's why I own that name now. So it's just a beautiful thing, and everybody know who it is when they hear it. They yeah, that's that fire. That's that fire. So. That's where that name came from. I was always a reckless. My homeboy called me reckless abandonment. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Cordero, I think that's your name, Ed, right? Yeah.
That's my name. It's natural. Why switch it?
Right.
Just keep sticking with it. My son, he a JR, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He tried to switch it. I'm like, don't switch it. Keep it solid. Make it 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Keep the legacy on.
Yeah.
I've been peaceful, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in a reckless neighborhood too, you know what I'm saying? I just keep it solid, you know what I'm saying? Now, there's a dark side if you get wrong, you know what I'm saying? And that's all I feel about it.
That part. And I'm just Steph. Like I said, my name is Stephanie, and I just tell everybody, just call me Steph. That's who I am. Uncle Obey, because you is not nobody's uncle right now, is you?
I actually am.
You
I
seem
actually
so
am.
young. Okay.
I got like, jeez, it's a lot of us now. I got like four nephews and then like 3 or 4 nieces.
Oh, okay.
All my siblings is way older, but okay, so like the Obey end, like I used to rock that a lot, like when I was like in middle school, and it kind of just stuck. And then like the Uncle Obey thing, it was actually like a joke for real, because it was this one girl I was trying to talk to, like I was trying to hop on for real. She was not going. She would not let me get nothing. Nathan, you feel me? And then I bumped into her auntie. And then afterward I bumped into Girlie again. She's like, "What's up, Uncle Obey?" I'm like, "Oh, that's sweet.
you know me now.
That's my Instagram now." After I made it my Instagram, it just stuck.
Okay. And then we got the ice out going on here with the 3. What's that?
That's from my big brother, man. My brother James III, man. He passed like almost 4 years ago now, so I keep him with me.
Amen. Rest in peace, bro. Okay. Well, again, I thank y'all for tapping in on the Good Life podcast, and y'all can find us on YouTube. We streaming live right now, but some people gonna catch it later on. But I just thank y'all for coming out, and we gonna just keep it moving and keep it popping. So y'all go tap in. Y'all tap in with these wonderful artists. We got things going on, and this is not the first time I seen y'all, and it ain't gonna be the last time. And we gonna just enjoy life and have a good life. So thank y'all for coming out, and God bless.
Yeah, you too.
Yo.
You know what it is, man. Yeah, man. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Amen. Happy Thanksgiving. That's what I forgot to ask. I forgot to ask
Thanksgiving.
that. I don't know if we got time, but I wanted to ask, what is everybody thankful for?
Life. Freedom in life.
There you go.
Yeah, freedom in life for sure.
Just wake up every day. That's what I'm thankful for.
Yep.
Hey, you know, I wake up to the present and, you know, I get a gift and, you know, I'm thankful for, you know, being able to still, you know, have kids because, you know, pretty soon they ain't gonna stop, you know.
Oh, it ain't gonna shut off, never.
Yeah, you know, so.
Yeah, y'all can be 80 with kids. Yeah. Like, damn, you got Oh, wow, okay.
And I love that I'm having a baby girl, though. It's just gonna, you know what I'm saying, another thing. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be amazing and I'm just gonna enjoy, like, just basically just taking a break from the music for a while and, you know what I'm saying, and being with her, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be amazing because it's always gonna be there, and I'm always gonna go back to it. But you know, I'm gonna love to focus on my baby girl. You know, that's just gonna be the most important thing to me.
Amen. Long live the King. Yeah. Well, I'm thankful for my life. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my mental health being intact. At times, yeah, I get a little, wonky, but I can get myself back together. And I'm just thankful for the wisdom that I have and living through all this stuff because I have been in some situations where I shouldn't be here. So I'm really I'm extra eternally thankful and grateful this year. 2024 has been a roller coaster up and down, and I'm thankful to still be here and still have both my parents and have my siblings and my family. And that's what it is. We're going to make 2025 another great year, too. So, amen. Thank you, and now we out. We good? All right, can you take our picture, bro?
So I got a message for all 3 of y'all.